My name is Bill Smiley, and I am following God out of Christianity. Someone will come along in my life who will need to hear the things that I have been through, and it will help them escape the pit and the revolving door of what they're trapped in. If I can share something really interesting, back in 1980, there were five of us. We put together a Messianic Jewish organization in Oklahoma City because there wasn't one. And in 1982, when Israel invaded Lebanon to drive the PLO out, we caused a demonstration in Oklahoma City, handing out pamphlets and whatever. But we were Messianic, and we kind of just fell apart. One couple, John and Kathy, they ended up moving to Louisiana, and then my friend Paige, she moved to Washington, and my friend Dick moved to Louisiana. And John and Kathy ran into a situation in Louisiana. They were going to a Baptist church, and in the sermon they were listening to, the pastor was talking about Ruth, and he said, now Ruth was a good Christian girl. Well, that caused them to leave the Baptist church, and they converted to Orthodox Judaism, and they made Aliyah to Israel. In the meantime, Paige and Dick, they found each other, and they came back together, and they got married, and I performed the ceremony. And then all of a sudden, the three of us began to go through things, and all of us, all five of us, have come out of Christianity. Paige and Dick and myself, we go to Chabad, as opposed to 1980 starting a Messianic organization. And John and Kathy are in Israel as Orthodox Jews. They made Aliyah. So you've got five people that came out of an organization, and then the three of us are at Chabad, and the two are in Israel. Most of the people that I used to associate with know that I have divorced myself from Christianity, and that my walk is with God alone. And so far, I've never really had any problem with anyone. Jim, I absolutely refuse to argue or debate with anybody. If people are interested and they want to know and they want to ask questions, I'll be more than happy to, to answer them. But to get drawn into some kind of debate, I will walk away. I just won't do it. What is important to me is the peace of God in my life, and to be able to do mitzvot, to show God's light in my life. To do what it says in Isaiah 58, to reach out to the poor, to clothe the naked, to feed the hungry, to get the shackles off of prisoners, and all the things it says in there. Doing those things shows and proves the light of Hashem. Those are the things we need to be doing. So, if they ask me, I just tell them that my walk with Hashem is fine. I mean, it's good for people who have been through the same thing to get together to understand that they're not the only ones that are going through it. There are some people out there, Jim, that think that they're the only ones going through it, and they think they're nuts for going through it. They think they've lost their mind. And that's the way I was for a long time, until I was able to hook up with other people that are going through the same thing. So, it's good to know that there are others going through it so we can be a support factor for each other. Whether we are down or whether we are up, whether we are angry, whether we are frustrated, whether we are mad, whether we are resentful, whatever it is we're going through, just know somehow that Hashem is faithful. I think anybody who can shake their fist at God has a relationship with God. He knows what we're going through, and he understands, and that's why he is a compassionate creator. So all those people out there who are so frustrated and angry, just know that Hashem loves you, and Hashem understands.